What's going on, everyone? It's Megan Moran for WWE Now, getting you set with everything that you need to know for tonight's Monday Night Raw on the USA Network, live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Gunther's next challenger will be the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. The former Judgment Day member booked his title opportunity after conquering Dirty Dominic Mysterio, Sheamus, and Seth freaking Rollins in a frantic Fatal 4-Way match. Now, Priest has had his attention on the Judgment Day members that betrayed him, but now his focus shifts to the ring general Gunther. How will Gunther prepare for the Archer of Infamy? Big Bronson Reed has some explaining to do.
Seth could be looking for a stop. Oh my God, look out here! Sheamus driven in the post! That's Big Bronson Reed! The Oscilla is here! And Seth Rollins going after Reed, trying to beat him to the punch, realizing Reed's here for him, but Reed dropping Rollins into the apron, and then a massive clothesline. And now Bronson Reed gonna clear off our announce table. Get out of the way, Cole. Reed off the backhand, tsunami to the table. Bronson Reed with a tsunami through Seth Rollins through the table.
After costing the Visionary a chance at the World Heavyweight Championship, how will Reed address the chaos from last week? The Women's World Champion Liv Morgan has the chance to become a double champ tonight as she and Raquel Rodriguez face the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Which team will walk out with the titles and the bragging rights? WWE Universe, we are all wondering, is The Miz okay?
Seek, and ye shall find.
You got this all wrong. You want Final Testament. I'm not with Final Testament. This is all one big misunderstanding, and I'm willing to forget about all of it. Okay?
We never cared about Final Testament. We wanted you.
After being abducted by the Wyatt Six last week, The Miz finds himself in a scary situation. Now the big question is, what does the group have planned for the A-lister? Io Sky is looking to regain championship gold. Sky became the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan's #1 contender after besting a host of competitors in a battle royal. Can the genius of the Sky end Morgan's World Tour? So there you have it. That's the latest from around WWE. So much action coming your way tonight. We will see you guys at 8, 7 Central on the USA Network.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.